We are back now, and joining us to cook is New York caterer and artist Greg Kessler. He's here with some tasty ideas for single guys who want to make an impressive dinner for that someone special. Good to see you this morning.
It's our pleasure.
All right, so where do we start?
Well, I'm going to make some short ribs, mashed potatoes, and spinach.
So it's not uncommon for single guys to cook for a date, is it?
No, I mean, I think that's a good idea. You're at their house, and you could have a relaxed time.
Yeah, with a little food.
Of course, yeah. Have some wine, and they're already in your house, so they're trapped.
All right, so talk to me about when you're trapped, what you're going to eat.
To start the short ribs, I like to slice the garlic razor thin with a razor here, like Paulie in that movie Goodfellas.
And that literally is a razor.
Yes.
So they don't have to go out and buy a whole bunch of fancy stuff to do the cooking, yes?
That way it melts in the pan. It's a really good system.
All right, so you cut up a few garlic cloves, and then what do you do after that?
I'm going to just, this pan is already hot. I'm going to put a little butter and olive oil in there. And
both?
Yeah, just help it brown.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you do the spinach, Leslie.
Oh, boy. All right.
You just, a little olive oil and some butter in there, and you can just throw that right in there.
Okay, so just throw it in there. Okay. You want me to throw all of it in there?
Sure, why not?
All right. And as that's cooking, and the spinach cooks up pretty quickly.
Yeah, as soon as it turns dark green, you could just...
kind of flip it around, move it around some.
Yeah,
all right,
around.
I guess you want me to do that, huh?
Well, I'll keep you occupied.
You keep me working while you do this. All right, so in the meantime, you're doing the spare ribs.
Yes, these short ribs I'm going to dredge in some flour.
Short ribs. I keep calling them spare ribs.
Well, I know you don't eat meat, Leslie, and
no, I don't.
You could substitute this recipe for tofu.
The tofu.
Yes. So, and
all right, so you're
dredging these in flours, and I'm going to just throw this right in here.
All right.
Let it brown.
How long are we talking about cooking? Is this something that the single guy should try to cook before the date comes over?
Oh yeah, because when I make this sauce, it's gonna simmer for about 2 hours.
Okay.
So you want to make this in advance.
In advance, okay.
Then you're all ready for your date to, joke around.
Joke around and have a good time. So you got the short ribs in there. Meantime, your spinach only takes a few minutes to cook.
Yeah, that's real easy.
So that's real easy.
Leslie just did a great job with that. And
real hard work.
I'm gonna put this in a bigger burner.
All right.
And when these are brown.
Okay, and they are starting to brown now.
Yes.
So it doesn't take long for them to brown.
No, we just want to sear it on both sides to get it started, and then they're gonna simmer in the sauce and be really delicious. Fall right off the bone.
Okay.
I'm also gonna chop up some vegetables.
Okay.
For the sauce as well.
All right, and so what goes into the sauce? You've got the garlic, obviously. You're putting some carrots in the sauce?
I'm just gonna simmer a few carrots and some celery and some shallots.
And so I hear, while you're cooking here, I hear that you create on a plate, but you also create on canvas as well.
Yes, the rest of the time I'm painting, breaking through new ground in 21st century art, as you can see.
And this is one of them?
Yes, you're looking at the future of modern art there.
I see. Modern artist and modern caterer as well.
Yes.
How do you find time to do all this stuff?
Well, I could just paint in the daytime, and at night I have time to hang out with you, Leslie, quite frankly.
Well, I'm married, but you have time to cook. Hey, listen, I mean, this is a fairly easy recipe to make. And we need to sort of wind up part of this here.
Sure.
Show me what you're going to do to create the sauce so we know that. You've cut up all your vegetables. You've got some tomatoes?
I would just throw these vegetables in.
Okay.
And I'm going to, you just add some beef broth.
Okay, beef broth.
And some tomato paste.
All right.
Healthy amount. And this is either going to simmer for about 2 hours. You can put it in the oven at 400 for about 2 hours.
Okay. And you're adding some wine.
Yes, you add a little red wine. This is your classic beef stew sauce, and it's important that you test the wine to make sure it's good, I think, especially at 8 in the morning.
Keeps you wide awake, yes?
Delicious, yes.
All right, well, we're going to get a chance to see the finished product a little later in the show. Make sure you don't drink too much of that, because you do have to finish this recipe.
Fair enough.
And the recipe will be on our website, WUSA9.com. And again, you'll want to watch at the end for the finished product.
Great.
All right, thanks, Greg. And we're back now with our caterer, Greg Kessler, and he has one last look at what he's prepared. So it's the short ribs, the spinach, and even some mashed potatoes here.
That's right, and I added a little lemon in the spinach.
Yeah?
I didn't show that earlier. And, you know, fresh
Very
garlic.
good.
Let's see.
Oh, glad you like it.
Thank you.
Oh, it is quite good.
At 7 something in the morning.
Absolutely. But we've been up for a while, so this is
My
like
pleasure.
lunch for us. And you have a website also
Yes,
for your
it's
artwork?
GregKessler.net if you want to see some fine paintings.
And we'll have that on our website as well. Thanks for coming in
Great.
this morning.
My pleasure.
And before we get out of here, we want to check in with Alexander Pila to find out how those roads are looking.